Incendiary. Armor piercing. Pyrex.
What's going on, you PoE lovers? Today, we've got one of the best budget crossbow builds if you enjoy the shotgun/gunslinger playstyle. With less than 3 divines, this build utilizes the 3 Dragons helmet, which is mandatory for this build to function. Make sure you follow this guide if you are planning on trying this, because there is a lot of stuff you could potentially miss out on. This section covers how to set up this build with the red section marking the important modifiers you need, and with the yellow ones being optional for a higher budget. We are scaling flat physical damage along with attack speed, skill speed, reload speed, additional bolts, and ailment chance. During the campaign, you don't need much attack speed. But when you start doing juiced mapping strats, and especially stuff like Ritual, you need to fire much faster and have high clear speed for each round of shots. Otherwise, you will get overwhelmed by the incoming monsters. The explosive shot is your main skill to clear packs of monsters. With the help of 3 Dragons helmet, we are able to shock bosses and tanky rares instead of igniting them. The reason to shock is because of shock burst rounds. This skill can annihilate shocked enemies with a good base attack damage and a very high attack speed. This is a deadly pulse that is one of the craziest DPS skills currently in the game. To shock the enemy, you just hit with explosive shot, and that's it. Use emergency reload right before you have to reload and reset. This gives you a decent damage boost, but the cooldown is quite long and therefore needs to be timed well. Voltaic Mark helps you to improve the intensity of the shock effect. You only use this on bosses, especially in maps that have this modifier, which increases their ailment threshold. Note that Herald of Ash is what we use during the campaign leveling, along with Magnified Effect. Once you reach the end game and get your helmet, you can then prioritize on Herald of Ice and Thunder. This setup is focused on clearing alone, which is why we are also grabbing these nodes in the passive tree. If you don't have enough clear and attack speed, you will easily get overwhelmed by monsters. So this is very important. Wind Dancer not only boosts your evasion, but it can also clear monsters when they hit you. This does very well with evasion builds that use Herald explosions. If you have more spirit to spend, Overwhelming Presence is the best option for your final aura. You take Point Blank as your first ascendancy when you start Explosive Shot, and then you go for Endless Munitions, followed by Gathering Winds. For your final ascendancy point, you want to take Wind Ward. That's as if you have the patience to sit through the new labyrinths. The passive tree is straightforward with no weapon swaps at the moment. There are some cool stuff you can do, like using dedicated weapons for both your shot skills. I'll figure this out later.